Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, it's Big Papa. And it's time. Holy cow. I am about to pee my pants. As you guys know, I sent in a huge, not really a huge, it's only 4 cards. 4 cards. SGC, 4 cards. And I'm first going to go ahead and go over the cards with you real quick. Let me go ahead. I'm going to pull this up a little bit more, and then I'll bring it over to you. But the 4 cards that we have in there are... Oh, man, I'm getting a little nervous. So bear with me. If you're not watching this live, we're waiting for some people to get in. Not really waiting for some people to get in here, but we're going to have some fun anyway. But we're going to reveal live this blind reveal of our biggest SGC reveal of my life. I put so much money and time into this, as you guys will soon see. I'm going to show you exactly what we have in here. So inside that box is either excitement for me, or I might be declaring Chapter 7 bankruptcy, or 11 or 13 or something. I'm not really good with numbers. I only majored in math. Anyway, let's take a look at what I got. This is what's in there, guys. All right, inside this box is a 1980 Rickey Henderson rookie card. Now, I put down 70 bucks because I bought a whole bunch of stuff for about 100 bucks, and this was one of about 20 cards. It was the only card that was really worth, I don't know if I'm worth any money. I think I can probably get $5 for some of the Nolan Ryans and George Bretts, and there's a 79 Ozzie Smith that looks pretty nice. So, but a bunch of vintage cards. I just put 70 bucks on the Henderson. I don't think it's going to come out very good. I think we went over it, and I think I said it was going to be right around a 5. And this doesn't include the grading fee that I spent. So putting the grading fee on top of that, I'm in it for about $100 and something. So in all actuality, for me to get my money out of it, it's going to need to be an 8, and it will not be an 8. I'm hoping for a 6 or a 6.5. I think that's kind of where we put it, is that 6 or 6.5 part. So that's kind of where we're sitting at. I went over here, and the next one we're going to be looking at is a 1953 Jackie Robinson. The 1953 Jackie Robinson is a really, really, really bad grade. So I'm not looking for very much at all. I think I bought it thinking that it might be a 1. But I bought it for $519.10. With the grading fee, I'm in it for about $600. So if it gets a 1, I will get my money back after eBay fees and shipping and everything. If it gets a 1.5, I've made some money. So I'm making about 40% on my money if it gets a 1.5. If it gets a 2, 2.5, or a 3, these are comps that I just looked up on eBay. Some of them are best offer accepted. I just put the higher comp on there, just to give myself a little bit of, so I don't cry too much. I did not put how much I paid for the Ernie Banks, but if you guys have been in here, you know how much I paid for the Ernie Banks. Thanks, Warpy. I also have a 55 Koufax rookie, and I honestly think it's probably going to get an A. I don't think it's going to get a 1. But even if it gets a 1, again, we break even. Because I got about $400 into it. I'm going to a show tomorrow, so it's pretty awesome timing that we get this today. Going to a show tomorrow, and it's going to be 400 bucks. So that would be breaking even if the Koufax is a 1. If it's a 1.5, again, I'm doubling my money. This is good news. We love it. If it's a 2, holy cow, drinks are on me. Waters with lemon. The Ernie Banks, I have over $2,000 in it. So if it comes back a 4.5 or below, I'm screwed, basically. I need you guys to help me out tonight and sell out everything that we have inside of our break room. If it comes back a 5, again, SGC stopped at a 4, I think. So the 4.5 and the 5 are PSA. So I'm going to take these with a grain of salt. I really feel like it's going to be a 5.5 or a 6. I'm hopeful that it's a 5.5 or a 6. At a 5, after all my fees of grading, shipping, and all that other stuff, plus there's eBay fees, I'm going to break even at a 5. So if it's a 5, I appreciate that, Warpy. You did help us out. You're the only buy-in today so far, so I'm thankful. If it's a 5 or better, I'm going to breathe easy. If it's a 4.5 or below, I'm going to crap my pants. If it's a 6 or better, we going Sizzler. I might do this a little bit more if it's a 6 or better. I really think, honestly, if I'm honest with you, I think it's in here. I showed you guys, I looked at comps, I looked at SGC and PSA cards. It's right in this area, so I'm hoping for a 5.5. I'm going to put 5.5 at about $3,000 to $3,500, $3,400. Maybe we'll just say $3,200 because I haven't seen any 5.5s. So 5.5 I'm going to put as a $3,200. A 6 I'm going to put as a $4,500. Maybe SGC we put it down to a $4,000. I make $1,000 out of 6. I make $500 out of 5.5. I break even on a 5. Anything below a 5, and I will be declaring bankruptcy. So, with all that said, you guys take a look. I'll talk to you about it, but you guys can take a look at. I didn't do anything above that 8.5 because I know it's not even an 8. But this is kind of what it looks like. You can take a screenshot. You can rewind if you want to, but let's go back over and let's get into it. Good luck, guys. Good luck to Papa. Let's stinking go. Oh, man, I'm scared. I'm scared. All right, where's my slicer? All right, here we go. It is still sealed. I blacked out my thing. It's still sealed all the way around, so I'm going to go ahead and break it open from this side. This is the first time they say do not drop on it, so I'm excited that maybe there's a really good card in here. Maybe the Ernie Banks is a really, really good card. Oh, Lord. If this doesn't come back as a 5.5 or above, I might go in there with a Sharpie and write down 5.5. If it doesn't get graded, I literally will cry, and I'll probably cancel the show tonight, Warpy, after I open up your stuff. Oh, my God. Here we are. I promise you I have not looked at anything so far. So I got to get in here. I got to grab it out. I got to make sure. Oh, Lord. There we are. All right. This is the back. This is the back. Oh, my God. It is a pretty card, Warpy. Do not sell it for under $1,000. All right. I don't want to look at the other side, but it does say it's tuxedo time. We'll show that after we rip the package up. There you go. You can look at that there. All right. We got to make sure we don't have the piece of paper in there. Oh, there it is. The Ernie Banks. The Ernie Banks is on the back. Now that looks right there. It looks a little rough. I hope it's not a 5. I hope it's not below a 5. If it's a 5, I can live with it. Below a 5 and I have problems, right? And I'm not going to look because I'm going to take this piece of paper and throw it over there. All right, here we go. I want to do the Henderson first. Oh my God. I want to do the Ernie Banks last. So we're going to put the Ernie Banks right there. We're going to do the Jackie Robinson second, I think, and then the Koufax third. So the Koufax is there. It's going to go third. The Robinson second, and then the Ricky Anderson's going first. All right, here's our Ricky. You can look at the back of it real quick. Again, we are not thinking high number. We are thinking somewhere in the realm of, let me get my mouse back over here. We are hoping somewhere in the realm of a 6 on this Ricky. So a 6 will basically get our money back minus our fees. Let me put my thumb. Actually, I'm going to get a spacer. Oh, this is good. I got one of these. All right. So we're going to take this and put it over the top of it right there. All right. Not so bad on the centering. Corners aren't so bad. This corner up here is a little dinged. I don't know if you guys can see that. I'll kind of get this in here. See if you can see it a little bit better there. Not a bad card. We went over it before. We're hoping for a 6. Did I say we're hoping for a 6? And we got a 7.5. What? All right, we're feeling good. I'd rather get a 6 on this and a bigger. I'll take those points and put it on the Ernie. 7.5. 7.5 sold for $150. We might get our money back out of this one. We're going to get our money back out of this one. That's good. So this one, again, I just wanted to get slabbed. I don't have any Ricky Henderson rookies. It's one of my favorite cards. This is probably going in the PC. So I'll probably put it for $200 at the show tomorrow. If somebody gives me $200 for it, I'll take the $50 profit and be on my way. If nobody gives me a $200 for it, I'm going to put it in my PC and nobody gets it. All right. The Jackie Robinson, again, we're thinking it's a 1. We are thinking it's a 1. Let me get back over here to the real numbers. All right, the Robinson we bought for $520, basically. A 1 is $660. So with our grading and then overnighting it back, we're in it for about $600. So $660. If it's a 1, we break even. And this is what I love about these is that you really probably won't get less than a 1. The only problem that we'll have is maybe if it says A on it, we're hoping it gets a grade. And honestly, you know, I've seen some 1s. It does look pretty nice to the eye. Let's take a look at the back again. The back's not horrible. I don't think I can honestly. I can sit here and tell you it's going to get a fair. I think it's a poor all day, but anyway, here we go. 1.5, please. It should have been out there by now. If it's going to be a 1.5, we should have seen something by now. Yep, straight up 1 poor. We're okay. We're going to break even on it tomorrow. I'm going to sell it at the show. So if you're coming to the show, I'm going to have $700 on this. If I get $700, I make $100, and that's worth my time. So if you're coming to the show in Apopka, Florida tomorrow, I'll have $700 on this. This is a really nice looking 1, but we are not sad about the 1. We're glad it's not an A, and we're thankful for that. All right, the Sandy Koufax, I would be very surprised if it got above a 1. Again, Sandy, we got 300 in it. It's 400 out of 1. If you take a look at that corner, it's rounded. This might get an A, but it fits in there pretty well. It might just get an A. There's no way it gets a 1.5. But to have a Koufax rookie, I'm happy for a Koufax rookie. It presents pretty well, and again, it'll get people to my booth. It'll get people talking. So again, we break even on a 1, and I'm fairly certain it's going to be a 1. Yep, it's a 1. It's a poor. All right, so right now we're basically broken even. Tomorrow I'm going to sell it for $500 at my booth. So if I make $100 out of it, again, people at card shows pay a little bit more than the lowest eBay comp because it's right there. They don't have to pay for shipping or tax or anything like that. So boom. Hopefully we'll get it taken care of. All right. Gosh. We're praying for a 5, everybody. You take a look at that corner. That corner looks decent. The back doesn't look great. I mean, that corner looks really great. The edges are a little rough. Gosh, we're praying for a 5. That's my biggest problem, right by the born there. That's going to be our biggest problem. If it goes for a 4.5 or below, guys, I'm going to end the thing and just be done. Let's turn it around here. Oh my God, this is the biggest moment of my life. Again, look at that corner. I saw a lot of 5s, and this looks a lot better than a lot of 5s. I'm hoping it doesn't say A on it. If it says A on it, I don't know if that's better or worse. I'd rather have an A than a 4. I'd honestly rather have an A than a 4.5. But here it is, boys and girls. We need to see a 5. We'd love to see something bigger than a 5. God, this is the biggest squeeze of my life. Not for you guys. I've squeezed bigger cards for you. Do not have a point. Do not have a point. Can y'all see this? Oh my God, I'm about to throw up. I'm about to throw up. At least it's not a 5.5. So again, at a 5, we're breaking even. Don't be a 4. There's no way this is a 4. Think positive thoughts. 6. 6. Speak it into existence. 6. Oh my God, I'm doing it so slow. So slow. So slow. 6. Ah, it's right at a 5. Gosh. This is better than a 5. Man. So much better than a 5. I'm really happy I didn't spend all that money to get a 4. I spent so much money just to break even. That's not going to help me. I'm going to list it for $3,000 tomorrow, and hopefully I'll get a little bit of money. 2650 was the only comp I saw. So I think the lowest buy it now right now is around 4,000 at a 5. So, gosh. It is definitely better than a 4.5. We are breaking even. But breaking even doesn't pay the bill. So, if you would, do me a favor and like and subscribe if you're watching this. He does look 12, doesn't he? Gosh, man. I had such high hopes, man. Gosh. I'm not hurt. I'm not hurt. I'm not bummed. I'm just, oh, man. It's all that adrenaline that's building up. And you're like, I don't know. It's like when you get a pair of aces and then the flop comes out 2, 3, 7, you know? Or 8, 9, 10. And you're like, well, I'm probably behind now. But again, it'll bring people to the table tomorrow, and we'll have a little bit of fun. This will be listed at $3,000. If you talk me down to 2,700, that will be my bottom dollars. 2,700 if you're at the table paying cash. If I have to pay taxes on my website, it's going to be $3,000. But there we go. Ernie, SGC 5. Sandy, SGC 1. Jackie, SGC 1. And Ricky. Good news on Ricky, 7.5. But altogether, a little bit bummed out. We're probably, with all fees and everything, we're probably going to lose 100 or 200 bucks if I sell them on eBay. So hopefully I'll get them sold tomorrow. Tomorrow night, we're going to be live here in about 40 minutes to do our breaks. But tomorrow night, I will be on later tomorrow night. The show doesn't end until 9, so I'll probably be on around 9 or 9:30 Eastern. And I'll tell you if we got them sold or not. I'll give you a recap of what we sold at the show. These are all the things that will be on my table, so I'm going to go through them real quick. SGC 10 of a Shohei, SGC 10 Shohei Tops Chrome, SGC 10 Shohei Tops. We're going to have our 1 of 1 Trevor Lawrence. I'm going to have 2,000 listed on that, so if somebody wants to come and buy this 1 of 1 Trevor Lawrence tomorrow in cash, $2,000. I forget what I'm going to have on my Satchel page, but Satchel's going to be there. We're going to put this inside the LeBron James little thing. That's going to be there. LeBron rookie, BGS 9 Tops rookie. It's going to be there. Got a couple of Adley Rutschmans. We got a Mickey Mantle 1 1956 Tops is going to be there. It is a lot better than the last one, Warpy, I'll tell you that. This Nolan Ryan, I think I'm going to give it away to somebody. I don't think I'll have that there. Another Adley. We're going to have a LaMelo Gem Mint 10 Mosaic. A bunch of Gem Mint 10s. I got 9 of these cards, so if you come by. We'll have our Walter Payton 4.5 rookie. That one was the hurtful one. That one hit below the belt. We got a Brett Favre Genesis. Warpy, you want this thing? Genesis. Brett Favre Gem Mint 10. We're going to have our Justin Herbert Authentic Auto Select rookie. Mickey Mantle 6, 1959 Topps Mickey Mantle BGS 6. George Brett SGC. We got a bunch of stuff. A bunch of stuff. So if you're in town, obviously come and see me. I think that's going to be where I stop it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you are watching later on, please hit like and subscribe. Head on over to BigPapaBreaks.com. Oh, man. We had opportunities to win and we had opportunities to lose. As I say when I'm playing blackjack or any of those stupid games at the casino, a push is a win. A push is a win. All the adrenaline for free. Thank you guys again for watching. We will be live in about 30 to 40 minutes. We'll see you guys at 8 p.m. Eastern. Until then, this is Papa saying, God bless.